So let's now take a look at the muscles belonging to the lower leg and the muscles belonging to the foot. Our main focus right now will be the muscles of the anterior part of the lower leg. So on the anterior part of the lower leg is a muscle called the tibialis anterior muscle. Now this muscle, as its name implies, originates on the tibia and extends down to the foot, crossing the anterior part of the ankle joint. So that means that when this muscle contracts, it causes dorsiflexion of the foot. And so this means that the top surface or the dorsal surface of our foot is going to be moved closer to the tibia, and the angle between the leg and the foot at the ankle joint is going to decrease. So this is the type of movement that occurs when we pick up our foot to take a step. And you can actually see this muscle contract right underneath the skin if you pay attention to the front part of your shin when you are dorsiflexing your foot or picking your foot up off of the ground to take a step. You can see this muscle moving just beneath the skin. Okay, so now let's turn our attention to the posterior leg. So there's two major muscles on the posterior leg, and those muscles are the gastrocnemius muscle and the soleus muscle in this diagram on the right here, with the gastrocnemius being in the diagram on the left here. So the gastrocnemius muscle is the large two-headed muscle that's more superficial of the two muscles of the calf, and the soleus is a single large muscle that's deep to the gastrocnemius muscles. So if you follow the fibers and the tendons of these two muscles, you'll see that they course down the posterior lower part of the leg, and they actually cross the posterior aspect of the ankle joint. So when both of these muscles contract, they function in plantar flexing the foot. And so this is the type of movement that occurs at your foot when you push off of the ground to take a step forward. So next time you take a step, you can actually look at the back or posterior part of your leg, and you can see the gastrocnemius muscle bulging as it contracts to plantar flex when you take a step forward. So our final muscle is a muscle called the Flexor Digitorum Brevis, and it's a small muscle that's located on the sole or the plantar surface of the foot. As its name implies, when this muscle contracts, it causes flexion of the toes or the digits. The word brevis in its name means short. This is a short muscle that functions in flexing the digits or the toes.